You know, the roof over our heads. It's one of those things we totally take for granted, right? Until, boom, a leak shows up and suddenly it's all you can think about. So today, we're going to demystify the whole professional roof replacement process. We'll break down exactly what goes into protecting what's probably your biggest investment.
So let me just ask you this. When was the last time you actually looked at your roof? I mean, really looked. Because if you know what to spot, it might just be trying to tell you something pretty important. And that's exactly why we're going to kick things off with the warning signs. You got to know when a simple patch job just isn't going to cut it. It's really the key to protecting your home before a tiny little problem spirals into a massive, expensive headache.
Okay, so a lot of the time, these things are like a domino effect. Think about it. Years and years of sun beating down, rain, wind, it makes those old asphalt shingles super brittle and weak. Then a storm rolls through, one that a brand new roof would just laugh at, and it rips those old shingles right off. And just like that, you've got a perfect open door for water. Before you know it, you're chasing leaks that just keep coming back. And that's because the real problem isn't just one little spot, it's the whole system starting to fail. And honestly, this is the most important thing to get. When you're dealing with problems this deep, trying to patch one little area, well, it's like putting a tiny Band-Aid on a huge wound. It's just not going to work. You're not fixing the root cause. You're basically just playing whack-a-mole with leaks, waiting for the next one to pop up. It's a huge flashing red sign that you need a much bigger solution. So if slapping on another patch isn't the answer, then what is? Well, the real, professional solution is so much more than just nailing down some new shingles. We're talking about a complete overhaul of the entire system. And this is what really separates a professional job from a quick fix. It's not about covering up an old, failing roof. No way. A real pro team comes in and safely removes the entire old system. I mean, everything, right down to the bare wooden deck. Why? Because that's the only way they can see what's really going on underneath, check for any rot or damage, and then build a brand new, high-performance roof on a solid foundation.
And you know, this isn't some one-size-fits-all kind of deal. The whole process gets tailored to whatever the building needs. It doesn't matter if it's your family home or a big commercial building, because at the end of the day, everybody needs a secure, reliable roof over their head. That's universal.
All right, so we've covered the what and the why. Let's get into the how. I think breaking down the actual step-by-step process really shows you the level of detail and care that goes into a job this big. This three-step method is pretty much the gold standard, and for good reason. First up, that complete tear-off. It is absolutely critical. It's the only way to see what's hiding underneath, any rot, any damage to the deck. Then, you've got the main event, the expert installation of the whole new roofing system. But hey, it's not over yet. The job isn't done until there's a super thorough cleanup and a final walkthrough to make sure every single detail is exactly right.
And let's talk about what's actually being installed here, because you're getting the good stuff. We're talking high-performance asphalt shingles. These things are way thicker, they're built to resist hail and high winds, and they have this awesome sealing technology that helps them last for decades. Plus, and this is the fun part, you get to pick from a bunch of different styles to really match the look of your place. And of course, it's all backed by solid warranties from the manufacturer.
Okay, so after all that, the tear-off, the new installation, the big cleanup, what's the real payoff? What do you actually get out of it? This is the heart of the matter, right? Why invest in this whole process? Well, the value you get back really comes down to three huge things. First, and most obviously, you get tough, long-lasting protection against whatever Mother Nature throws at you. Second, you get a serious boost in curb appeal. Your place just looks better, and that adds real value. And maybe the biggest one of all, you get actual peace of mind. Just knowing that your home, your family, your business, it's all truly secure. And that's really what it's all about. The end goal here isn't just to get some new shingles on your roof. It's about buying security. It's about that feeling of confidence you get knowing you're protected. So the next time you see storm clouds rolling in, you don't have to feel that pit in your stomach. You can just relax. So let's circle back to where we started with one last question for you to really think about. Just look up for a second. Is the roof over your head giving you true, lasting protection? Or is it just cover?